Revelation chapter 1 verse 1. This is the revelation of Jesus Christ. This is Jesus Christ Apocalypse chapter 1 verse 1. This is the revelation of Jesus Christ. This is Jesus Christ Apocalypse.
There was a man of the Pharisees.
There was a man of the Pharisees.
Named Nicodemus.
His name was Nicodemus.
The ruler of the Jews.
He was the ruler of the Jews.
This man came to Jesus by night.
This man, he came to Jesus by night. He said to him, Rabbi,
we know that you are the teacher come from God.
These guys, they could acknowledge that we know that you are a teacher that comes from. They are teachers. But the question is, where do you come from? There are teachers that are made by other people. But as for this one, we can acknowledge that you are a teacher that comes from God. What is it that made them to make that distinction? Come.
For no one can do these signs that you do unless God is with him.
Because we can see that in your teachings are accompanied with signs. That is why Paul says that my speech was not in clever words, but it was accompanied with signs and wonders and in demonstration of power. As much as you are a teacher, but your teachings are accompanied with signs and wonders. That is why we can accept the fact that you are a teacher from above. Yes, they are teachers, but those ones, they are just from beneath. But as for you, then you come from above. Because your teachings, behind them, they are accompanied with signs and wonders. We can say something about you. God is with you. How did they know? They saw signs and wonders. Listen, God is invisible. The only way we know that God is here with us is when we start to see things happening all around us. You are a teacher from above. Talk to me.
Oh God. Jesus answered and said to him, most assuredly I say to you, unless one is born again,
no one can do these things except God is with him. Means that the interest of Nicodemus, he wanted the secret behind this power. He wanted the secret key behind the miraculous. He said, tell me, what is the secret behind this? And Jesus said, I tell you, no one can see the kingdom except you are born again. So if you want this kind of power, you must be born again. And Nicodemus said, no man, how is that possible? Do you know how old I am? Or do you mean that I must go back to the womb of my mother and be born again? He said, oh my God, Nicodemus, you yourself, you are a teacher. I wonder what is it that you teach other people? You don't know these things. Listen, Nicodemus, when I say to you, you must be born again, what I mean is that you will be born from above. And then if you are born from above, you will be like me. You will be born caught up in heaven.
Oh God.
When you are born again, you will be born caught up in heaven.
Oh,
when you are born again to sit.
Oh my God.
So, already Nicodemus, you are the Son of Man. But the day you are born again, you'll be born from above. Then you'll be like me. Then you'll be the Son of Man, Son of God.
Oh God.
And Nicodemus said, no, party. But Jesus is party. But he said, Nicodemus, you don't understand these things. You don't believe me when I still tell you earthly things. How much more when I start to share with you concerning the heavenly things? What were the heavenly things? Yes.
No one has ascended to heaven.
No one has ascended to heaven.
But he who came down from heaven.
But only he who comes from heaven.
That is the Son of Man.
That is the Son of Man.
Who is in heaven.
Jesus! How do you perform the miracles that you are performing? He said, listen to this mystery, Nicodemus.
Oh God.
No one ever ascended to heaven. Because ever since the fall of man, heavens were closed. But there's only one who was there before all times. His name is the Word of God. He was there. Only the Son of Man who descended from... No one ascended to heaven. No one. But it's only the Son of Man who descended from heaven. But actually, he is in heaven. So in other words, Jesus was saying, no I'm in heaven while on earth. I'm on earth, but I'm in heaven. I'm Son of Man, Son of God. So Nicodemus, you need to be born again. When you're born again, you'll be born from above. Then when you're born above, you will be in heaven while on earth. So, Nicodemus, you want the miraculous. You want the power. You want to cast out demons. You want to raise the dead. You want these things, Nicodemus. Listen, the only key is not 40 days fasting. The only key is not 21 days fasting. The only key is not 24-hour praying. Though all those things are important, Nicodemus, be born again. Already you are born, and that only qualifies you, Son of Man. But be born again. And when you are born again, Son of God. Because whatsoever is born of the flesh, flesh. Whatsoever born of the spirit, spirit. So when you're born of the spirit, that spirit is God. You'll be born from above. And he who is above all. And he who is born from above is above all. So when you're born again, you will be Son of Man, Son of God. And then you can walk like Christ here on earth. Revelation chapter 1 verse 1. This is the revelation of Jesus Christ. This is Jesus Christ apocalypse.